Happy New Week. So, it's Tuesday today. Monday was a write-off. Tuesday's a write-off. So we're on day 2 of the week. Day 2 of migraines. This is me after being up for 4 hours. I slept for 4 hours. I've just had like about 11 o'clock. I had some of Tesco's migraine relief. That's all I've had. Extra in my normal stuff. And I could actually go back to sleep. Now I slept with ear defenders in because mine are only tiny and eye mask on. I was supposed to have a checkup with the doctor, but I got a message from the doctor saying, beginning of the month, saying it was cancelled and to reschedule it. And I never actually did because I've got other appointments to sort out. But then I woke up this morning and a day that it was scheduled in for. 10 to 8, the doctor phoned me. So no. Phoned the surgery back and they said, I'll phone you. Like, when he can. I could feel this migraine intensifying and intensifying. Then my dad came in to talk to me. Basically, to see how I was. He just come back for taking his car for his MOT. And I just sat and just whinged to him. And I was just like, I don't know. Like, the pain is like all here. I am not, with my migraines, I'm not, like, I'm okay with lights, it's sounds. Hence I put the ear defenders in to sleep. But the pain's like right over here. And then obviously around like here as well. But I really don't need this week because my dad's off, so we were going to get stuff done. More stuff was going to get done, but he's logging into work. It just doesn't make sense. But yesterday I managed to organise a mobility scooter hire because we've got an event on Friday night. We have an event on Friday. So anyway, back to the doctors. As I spoke to him, and they answered because I just cried after I spoke to my dad. Because my anxiety's been really bad this week as well. So, and then the doctor phoned and there's always goes, and after you just cried, and he's like, have you got a cold again? Have you got another chest infection? He's like, no, I've just been crying. And he's like, oh no. And he's like, how are you feeling? And I was like, I have a pulse. So the doctor was like, right, gathered that. He was like, how's the migraine? So I was like, I think one's starting. And I had one yesterday, and he's like, that is not good. He's like, are you dehydrated? I'm like, no. I had to take I have a 2 litre bottle downstairs, I have a 2 litre bottle upstairs. And they get changed daily. Depending, obviously, how much time I spend upstairs, but I slept yesterday, I slept on the sofa downstairs. Dad wasn't in and there was delivery, so. But I've been upstairs. Yeah. So we've increased my amitriptyline to 8 milligrams of 3 tablets at night. We're doing that for a month, and if that doesn't sort shizzle out, then we are changing medication, which, woohoo, yeah. But we will have to decrease one and increase the other, which means you get lots of side effects, which means woohoo. Because I went through that with my epilepsy tablets. So, yeah. It's my dad's birthday week. I say birthday week because I'm internally stressing about not being able to go on Friday, and I want to go. I paid for the ticket, which is not the problem, but I want to go. We've hired the scooter, everything's in place, but it's just like, I could be going out, I would be at the event by now, and all I'm thinking about is sleeping. So, I'm hoping, like we've got, it's Tuesday now, so it's not until Friday. But my aim is to be a selfless person and go, make sure my dad's having fun and pay for it for a week. I don't care. Because Father's Day's on Sunday as well. My dad's playing cricket on Saturday. So yeah. And then I've got 2 weeks to my mum's birthday. All the presents, apart from the cake, are in place already. They're all here wrapped up, so... And I know I've got friends like phoning me or checking in how I am, and I'm just like, not. I'm being selfish. Part of me feels bad, and part of me is like, I have to do this for me. Because, like, if I sit here and listen to people's dramas, worries, what have you, it saps the energy out of me, and then the migraines are worse, or I get less of my stuff done. It's just one thing after another. So this week's vlog won't be great because I'm here most of the time. Like I said, I had 3 hours sleep yesterday afternoon, 4 hours sleep this afternoon. Like I said, I don't know if it's the heat. I've never dealt well with heat. But I'm going to put some face mists in the fridge. I've got some ice magical spray somewhere. I'm going to track these things down. Like, it's like crop top season here. Like, I literally last night slept in crop top knickers, had 2 fans on, 2 windows open, and that was this afternoon as well, and I woke up sweltering. So I don't know what else to do. I've literally cut shitloads out of my hair. So I literally don't know what else to do. I'm one of those women that like to snuggle up to a duvet, but also can't sleep in the nude because I have a complex about my body image. Even though it's getting better, because before you would have not seen me like walking around like this. So yeah, but it's just, we're battling, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna win it. Not gonna give you up, let you down. I am literally on the belly of my shit. So we're on Wednesday. I am fighting. I'm probably losing. I have done everything I can today to not get another migraine for a day of migraine. It's there. I can feel it. I'm winning at the moment. But only just. It's also been the only day this week that I've not had a nap. The heat, I think, is setting it off. I don't know why. I've not been outside. I am like wearing the crop tops and trousers. So, Raj took this week off to help me out. He'd planned it. It just so happens I'm ill this week. He's took off. But, and this is massive, but has he helped me out? No. Has he brought me anything to eat? No. He's carried me one thing upstairs. And I asked for that. He didn't offer. Now I am holding back tears. I won't cry again. I was crying yesterday. First went to the doctor. It's my dad's birthday tomorrow. I am trying my goddamn hardest to make it good. I feel like shit. We're going out to a Meatloaf tribute band on Friday night. I could really do with not going. Like, really do with not going. Yeah, his birthday tomorrow. My brother never gets him anything. My sister's got him a box of chocolates. I've got him bits and bobs. Bear in mind, Father's Day is also on what do you call it? Sunday. Try my goddamn hardest. Comment at tea time has made me think, you know what? Fuck your birthday. I don't give a shit. Girl's got a migraine. Well, a start of a migraine that she's fighting off. Every little pill she could piss and take. And I get the comment of, remember, he's in the kitchen, I'm in the living room with banging headache. I've got my ear defenders in because he's making a racket with metal spoons against crumbs. Getting the last of his healthy smoothie out, but he's going to have 2 puddings. Anyway, he goes, the volume on that TV is ridiculous. What? She likes to watch these quiz shows, especially Richard Osman. I'm like, what? He's like, says, you're in a different room. Of course it's not going to be loud. He's like, I know you've got an headache or a migraine or whatever. He's like, but even that is ridiculous. And I was like, I'm going to pause it and play it when you're in here. And he's like, but the sound's still ridiculous. It's ridiculously low. And I'm like, so I turned up. So defo, and he is going deaf, and he's recognised he's going deaf, and he's waiting to be referred to whatever. So yeah, my headache's now worse, and now I'm wound up as well. Because there's been no help. like before I went to my friend, which is over a week ago, because I came back on the 7th. He was, on the Sunday that I went, he was supposed to be doing lawns and he didn't. And he's still not finished them. He's done some today, but he's not finished them because he had to go and pick my nephew up from school. And then on Monday he couldn't do them because he had to go and see my sister, who, he got there, she changed the plans because she'd been there for the friend until 4 o'clock in the morning because the friend was taking her mum into hospital. So my sister put that above anything else. So my dad took my niece out whilst my sister went back to sleep. And he's logged into work this week, even though he's put the week off work. So I'm just like, do you know what? I'm sick of putting people first. I'm sick of a lot of shit. Yes, I will probably end up crying. So I've just come upstairs because I was like, do you know what? Do you not that asked? So yes, I've got a banging headache. Yes, I'm not coping with the heat. And we've got a heat wave on Friday. I'm trying to make myself well enough to go out. And tomorrow, being Thursday, my dad's birthday, he's logging in for a wellbeing workshop. And then he's going to Chiropodist. And then he's going to Tesco's. And then on Friday, he's going to my grandma's. And then we're going to pick up the mobility skill. And then we go out. And then on Saturday, he's going cricket all day. And then on Sunday, which Father's Day, he'll stay in until bed until midday. And then he will, what do you call it? Sit down and watch sport all day. Then on Monday, he'll go back to my sister's. But people think because my dad now lives here, I get loads of support and loads of help. So now at 5 to piss in 7, I'm going to start getting settled down because I haven't slept today. I feel like shit. I'm going to cry as well. Let's be real. And try and be good enough. Make an effort for my dad's birthday. And then be good enough for Friday. This is literally how my whole body feels. But everyone's used to I love you putting a smile on because that's all they say. Well, I just want to punch them right now. But you know, gotta keep going. So ignore the messy hair. Ignore everything's going on. So I haven't done a vlog in a couple of days because I needed to focus on just being okay to go out last night, Friday night. So Thursday was my dad's 65th birthday. Yes, he had me when he was 30. Well, just before. 6 months. No. I was 6 months old. He did 30, yeah. So I started off this week, as I've already said, with migraines. Everything's down to the humidity, the heat, me just being an English rose and not an Italian goddess. So those that don't know, I am actually half Italian. Not that you can tell. I burn easy. Just my hips are Italian hips. They are total and back generations. Me, my sister, my mum, my aunties. My nonna was like that. So, but my mum's aunties, my great aunties, have the same shape as well. So, I wonder if it's from a nonna's side. Anyway, so Monday, Tuesday I had naps. Wednesday I pushed through, but I was asleep for 9:30 at night. I woke up at 4, and I woke up at 8 on Thursday. My dad's been off this week, so Thursday, I think he was here. No, he had was he here? He had a workshop, wellbeing workshop in the morning. Then we had an hour to open presents, la-di-da-di-da-di-da. He didn't want a cake. So we did presents and stuff, and then he went to the chiropodist. And I put chicken and prawn curry in the slow cooker, but I thought I put enough spice in it. I don't like it mega spicy, but my dad does. So, well, there was no kick to it whatsoever, but I did enough. So on Friday we could have some more, but I added some more spices into it. And so that was Thursday. I went to bed. My normal time, winded down, got comfortable. The heat. Let's just talk about the heat. Now this glow is skincare, so don't worry. But Thursday night, we'd been forecast a heat wave for Friday. Thursday night was so hot. So hot. I've been sleeping for 2 weeks with 2 fans on, both windows open, blinds shut all day, so it reduces the amount of sunlight getting right. I could not get comfy at all. I was like tossing, turning. I've got a weighted blanket to help with the fibro. I had to take that off because I was just too hot, and then I slept. Then yesterday being Friday, my dad's usual thing, go to my grandma's, go and get chips from Campos, which is last at the summer wine chippy thing, and then spend some time with her. She's 95. Normally only has channel 3 on, but for some reason she got channel 1 on. Now she loves the tennis, she's on channel 2, but it's very unusual for her to touch the remote, so don't know what's happened there. All we could think is my auntie thought the tennis was on channel 1, but again, so my dad put the tennis on for her. But she's one of these that after she's eaten, she didn't used to be like this. She'd normally have a nap about 3-4 o'clock, and then the carers would come in at like 4:30, wake her up. As soon as she eats now, every time she has a nap. But she was one of those, she's like me, I think that's where I get it from. I'm asleep, but I'm aware of everything that's going on. So, my dad was doing stuff, tidying up and everything, but every time he went near her or anything, she would wake up, so she was always staring. Which, I mean, she's 95, she's doing really well. I mean, she's been on her own since 1999, so coming up to like 23 years. She's in the same house that my dad was born in. Not literally born in, but like born in. Grew up in. Same with my auntie. It's the only house, when we say we're going to Granny's, it's the only house us kids know. When my sister says to her children, we're going to Granny Woods, it's the only house they know of, and they know the secret garden. So not secret no more. 3 generations know about it. My niece and me found some ornaments that my niece is obsessed with. I took 3 visits to go and see it. So that's all they know. So yeah, that's nice from a historical point of view. I mean, my granny and grandpa moved into that house in Valentine's Day 1955. So yeah. But she only lives in the lounge now. She doesn't move from the chair until the carers move her to the bed. So I mean, it's not much of an existence, but she's happy. She's still here. She's the only grandparent I've got left, so I mean, we can't really complain. She watches ITV. She does. The TV's on, but she ain't watching it. She doesn't. If you ask her questions about, if you watch the program with her, and then you ask her questions about it, 1, it's an impossible task to get to hear because she's deaf, but won't hear her hearing aid because she can hear herself eating. And 2, she's looking at the screen, but it ain't filtering in. So, my mum's always like, to my dad, talk to him. My dad's like, because my dad goes every week, it's like a pointless task for him. My mum tried it last time we went, because of COVID, Granny didn't meet my niece, so her great-granddaughter, until this year, April this year, because my Granny's birthday was on 5th of April. So yeah, we were kind of like, so me, my dad, my mum, my sister and my niece went. My mum tried having a conversation and she was just like, there's nothing. My auntie's answer to everything is yes. Not my auntie, my granny's answer to everything is yes. Until you're literally in her face, like bend down at eye level so she can lip read. She can be bothered to look at your face. And then sometimes it's like, no. So mum was like, she's not listening. Why not? Why do you think I'm not trying talking to her? So it's hard. She likes to see people. She's like me, she's a people person. But at the same time, after a while, she just wants to be left alone. It's kind of, she'd prefer a 5-minute just like, hi, how are you? Here's some chocolates. Bye. But we live about 45 minutes away, give or take. Good run. My auntie's like an hour away, so no one's going to visit for 5 minutes. Everyone else around her that used to visit for 5 minutes is deaded. So yeah. I don't go off because I find it frustrating. And because of my fibro. I know that sounds really bad, but because of my fibro, getting there to just sit there in silence because is really hard and kind of upsetting. Because I mean, I used to bake marble cakes with my granny. Now you can't even get her out of that lounge. It's just, but she's here, so we're enjoying memories. And so her looking out of her living room is just so idyllic. It's lovely. She like lives across the valley, so you can. It's just lovely. No other word for it. So yeah, that was Friday, and then my dad came back and we went to, I've hired a mobility scooter for last night's event, but we've hired it for a week so I could try it out to see how workable it is for our living circumstances and what have you. So we did that. It obviously, we did get the heat wave that the guy predicted. Oh, we got it. It wasn't just heat, it was humidity as well. There was virtually any wind. There's no wind today. So yeah, it was tricky. We got the mobility scooter fine. Everything. I run like clockwork, really. Apart from, I don't like to be told what to do. And I don't get the concept of reversing. And my dad tried to give me a driving lesson in the shop, and I was like, and I listened to the woman more. But yeah. And then we had time to rest, have tea, and then we went to the event, which was epic. I was concerned, because obviously mobility scooter, open air concert. If people are stood in front of me, am I going to be able to see? What's accessibility like? Luckily, it's not rained in Young. It's supposed to chuck it down today, but we'll see. But I was just like, Hunter's going to get stuck, yada, yada, yada. I know sometimes, depending on the situation, people can be ignorant to scooters or just what's around them. Lots of people were drunk or tipsy. So I was just like, it was alright getting in because it was light and no one was drunk. Getting out in a mobility scooter, the field was on the hill. It was like sliding. My dad had to put the umbrella next to it to stop me, because I was wailing my legs all over the place, and it was dark. People were drunk, so I was like, and my body had had enough. I'd hung it really well, but I've been sat on this scooter for 5 hours. And I think I got up for a 2-minute stretch. That was it. So we got out. It was fine. People were really good. The stewards were great. They had a different line for the disabled people. We went straight to the thing, get straight to the front of the queue. Different car park for the disabled people. It was extremely well run. I have literally no complaints. My dad had complaints about the acts, but for the logistical point of view, no complaints at all. And it was a Meatloaf tribute act. And do you know what? It was really good. The guy was on Stars in Your Eyes years and years and years ago and won it. No, came second because he lost to Celine Dion. Not that he remembers that, and not that he mentioned it a couple of times at all, but there you go. So yeah, I enjoyed it. But I don't know if that's because I used to go and listen to live music with my mum all the time. I would go a couple of times a month. And I love it. Music is my thing, my therapy, as well as makeup. And it felt like normal. Like, for one night I could forget, even though I was sat in pain, I could kind of, it wasn't too intrusive, switch off. My legs weren't working at all, but top half was boogieing like a chuffing worm. No joke, a lie. But then the bottom half was just like, ain't working. Forget I'm here. So yeah, when we got back to the car and I put the scooter in the boot, I was like, I can walk 2 meters to the door of the car. Oh no, I couldn't. My legs. There was some message not connecting this to the legs. I felt dizzy. I'd felt nauseous during the night anyway. I felt dizzy. Honestly, it was like I was walking on the moon. So I was like holding on to the car. But yeah. My main concern was for today. Because my dad's out all day playing cricket. I mean, 65. Night out and then playing cricket, mate. So anyway. At the moment, I feel good. I'm not going to lie. But I think I'm still on that high from last night. Even though I've had 8 hours sleep. Straight through. The pain is not bad. But it's there. I feel it. Mainly my back, my lower back, where I have the wear and tear arthritis. I'm trying today, because I needed just to get through Thursday, Friday for my dad. And I think he noticed how much effort it was for me. But I've been taking migraine tablets as well as my increased dose of amitriptyline. That's what it's called. So today I'm trying without a forehead rub and without migraine relief and see how the increased dose is. Because now I've got nothing until the 2nd of July. Which is my mum's birthday. And she actually wanted. Because I know I've spoken about it before. Me and my mum have not had the best of relationships. It's been so much better recently. But it's not been good. But she actually said at my nephew's birthday, she took me to one side and was like, you know, for my birthday, I was like, I was going to discuss that with you. I was going to say, do you want to come round? She goes, I'd love to. Well, on Mother's Day, she came round. And my dad didn't interfere, but he included himself. Me and my mum were sat in the garden, he was watching TV. And he included himself, and my mum was like, I just want something to be me and you. And I said, well, you can come over on a Saturday because my dad plays cricket like every week. And she was like, oh, I'd love that. And our thing is, we order pizza in. Now, my mum loves tennis. Adores. Playing it, watching it, whatever. And so, her birthday, Wimbledon's always on. And so I said, come over, put Wimbledon on for you. We'll order pizza in. Do you want a cake? If so, I'll order you a cake. Now I'll get some strawberries and cream in. And I said, oh, if you want, I can get strawberries, creams and meringue and we can have an eat at Met. She was like, oh, yeah. So we're going to do that. So she says to me, give me a choice of like 3 Saturdays. Because her sister's birthday's next weekend. And then obviously the weekend after that's her birthday. And then the weekend after her birthday's the day before she goes away or something. So she's actually coming on her birthday, which luckily falls on a Saturday. So we're gonna do that. And so that'll be fun day as well. So I've got nothing now until then, so I can give my body time to relax. Here, half of the presents are already wrapped. I think I've got two to wrap. So that's all good. So yeah. But I know at some point the adrenaline's going to go. hasta la vista, and I'm going to go like, whoa, what is this? So, like I said, my dad's at cricket, like, all day. Sometimes you don't get back until 8. So, I'm ordering as a pizza takeaway tonight. And then I'll have mine. Might even bring it up here. And then he can have his when he gets back. And then tomorrow, because his car's failed MOT on Tuesday, he's going to pick a new car up tomorrow. So Father's Day, I was like, rest Saturday, Father's Day. But he's not here for like half the day. So I'll have leftover pizzas. Because I always, when I order a takeaway, I always order bigger than we need, so we've got something next day. So we were going to watch a film, but it all depends. But I've said to him, I will try and stay up and watch the Formula 1 Grand Prix, the actual race on Sunday night with him. So, although I'm not going to bed, going to sleep later, I'll be going to bed later, but I'll just lie on the sofa. So yeah, I've just rambled for half an hour nearly.